Next to skate, representing Chinese Taipei, Yu-Chun HUANG.
Yu-Chun HUANG, hometown Taipei City, with this 18-year-old competing here in Gdansk.
Very first Junior Grand Prix event and season. He takes to a starting position. He will skate to a song that we've heard already in this event, Human by Ragged Bone Man.
Well, a smile was evident throughout the performance, and he still managed to find that at the end of the skate.
Yeah, and he turned out of every one of the landings, but the mechanics of the takeoff were good, and the rotation not too bad, but stopping the rotation quite often is the challenge. When do you stop it? Over-rotated pretty much on each one of the elements, right? Not a bad sign. I mean, it's not what you want at the moment, but he's learning to rotate all the way around.
Absolutely, and the judges' reduction, each of the judges has a sheet, a reduction for errors, and if there are 2 G-turns in between the jump, in the combination or in the jump in itself, there's a mandatory -2 to -3 coming off the grade of execution. It has a similar kind of effect as if the jump is short of rotation, but for us, I think developmentally, you'd rather see they were over than under.
Yeah, exactly. And there's the triple flip. You can see it does a 3-turn. Keeps the free leg off the ice, which is good because that would have been a further reduction, but
love that outside bracket. I think outside brackets are so hard. Outside bracket, changing edge, stepping up into the axle. Big height.
Yeah, look at that. That blade went another quarter rotation, so getting around the jump's not a problem. Stopping the rotation, got some work to do on that. There's a nice layover in the camel position, back camel position. Grab the blade. Not easy. Flexibility and strength required. Change position there. And that's in at a level 1, just one of the features. And your triple loop. Same thing, we're going to see a little bit off kilter there. It has to do a 3-turn. The foot does go down in that case.
And that sit behind feature is so difficult. And it really fascinates me and pleases me when you see a skater choosing a spin position, a difficult spin feature that's more difficult.
Yeah. And may not be getting the credit because of the physicality of it. I don't mean they get the credit for the feature, that's the problem, but that's one of the harder ones.
Absolutely. And you just wonder whether or not those double 3 turns out of the line of the jumps, maybe that's an adrenaline thing, competing here at this stage.
Yeah,
just
could be.
Pushes the skater, I'm going to try a little bit harder, but the consequence...
Yeah, you know, and that's an interesting point. When you're training, you put a certain amount of energy out to get a successful jump, but when you get into a heightened alertness, if you will, during competition, there may be more energy, which sets the timing off, and over-rotation, all sorts of things can happen, of course, and you have to tone it down a little bit in that case. Let's take a look at the short program scores for Yu-Chun HUANG from Taipei. 44.25. Put this young man currently in the 11th place.
Yu-Chun HUANG from Chinese Taipei has earned a short program 44.25 total points. He is currently in 11th place.